Okay, wait. Hello? I got people in chat complaining, but here we are. I don't know if it's on. Wait, fuck. Is it not? No, it says I've been live for 11 seconds. Okay, here we go. How is everybody doing on this fine Christmas Eve? Festive stream. That's really all I gotta say. Oh, let me pop out my chat. And yeah, there's going to be a few giveaways, and I already have a ton going on Twitter. DCV, how is it going? Steak Chop, Larry, lots of people in the chat. What we love to see. Why spend time around the holidays with your family when you can be in my stream? That's the motto. Hi, happy Christmas Day. It's not quite Christmas Day for me, but I imagine it is for some of you guys. And no offense, but keep that away from me, because it's Christmas Eve for me, and that's ultimately one of those things. It just is what it is. I should probably move my headphones, I realize. Yo, Amali, how's it going, man? Merry Christmas. Happy Christmas Eve. What do you call a man without facial hair? A woman? Don't worry. The mustache is coming back. I have some like crazy sideburns going on right now. I'm trying to keep it looking old-fashioned, but I still haven't come around to the full beard. I celebrated Christmas a few days ago. That's weird. Why? What country are you in? I always like to hear about weird stuff like that. Feliz Navidad, true. 9:30 a.m. for me. Good morning. What is that? West Coast? That's exotic. Don't get a lot of West Coast people around here. Let me ping my Discord and all of that stuff. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Yo, same to you, man. Appreciate the consistent comments for feels like years now. Not just the best time for everyone to meet up. Got it. Yeah, because I know in some cultures they actually straight up celebrate Christmas differently. Merry Chrysler Eve. Huzzah. True. What's up from Malaysia? Malaysia. Do you celebrate Christmas in Malaysia? Is that an ignorant question? I don't know. But yeah, there's just I don't know, not that much new stuff in mice. I have this Rocket Pure mouse. It's really bad though. That's one of the things about this mouse. It's just extremely creaky all around, and I don't know. Rocket, something's wrong with that company. Hey Shorty, how you doing? I'm doing good. Merry Christmas from Iceland. Shout out to Iceland. We got lots of countries, many countries, because it has been years. Yeah, it's crazy to think about it. 2020, those videos are going to be 4 years ago at some point for me. That sometime soon. Santa Boardsy, indeed, very festive. I don't know if my head got fucking larger because I've just become more intelligent over the years, but this is the same Santa hat I've had, but it's a lot tighter. So it just is what it is. Let me man, the mustache would fit perfectly with the Santa hat. Yeah, I kind of regret not riding the mustache out until the end of the year, but it just is what it is. You can't change the past. Fuck, there was just some good quote I saw about the past. I forgot it though. Unfortunate. Have you played the finals yet? Yeah, I've tried it, and it's just not nobody. I don't know. It's not quite a game for people who like shooting guns. I just feel like it needs a lot of stuff to change. But I don't know. I don't enjoy it. I feel I do see some people are getting sucked into it, but the same thing happened with Hyperscape. I don't know. Give that game 2 months and we will see where it's at. 2015 was 9 years ago. Yeah, how old was I in 2015? 13, probably 12 for the most of the year. That is crazy. Is there a game that you actually like? Yeah, Fortnite. Can you stream some pro Fortnite gameplay? 2024. Trust me, I'm going to be a gameplay streamer. I've wrote it down, so how could I go back on it? Did you take Alpha Brain? No. Is that still in production? Remember it from a long time ago. Yeah, I think it's odd that you can't get all of the guns. Honestly, the starter AK seems like the best gun though. Because they have that other gun with 20 ammo. You into cars? Nah, being in New York City, it's just very few people, aside from the Albanians and Italians who kind of live not in as congested of an area. It's just cars are not a huge thing. Fortnite fire emoji. See, you get it. And some people like me just have Fortnite coded brains, and it's everything else is just not gonna quite hit the same. Fortnite not even a shooter at this point, lol. I feel, yeah, it's I don't know, the bullet drop and that shit, that I don't know. Fortnite has its issues as well, but it's just all it can be. Boardsy Keyboard YouTuber 2024. I don't know. Keyboards are just boring to me. Like all these rapid trigger variants, I've been using the fucking Razer Huntsman V3 Pro for a long time. And like months now. And I just don't really care to switch it. And I feel like it's just very minor differences between these keyboards. Keyboard reviews have just never been that interesting to me. You play build mode? Yeah, I've been playing Fortnite forever. I started on console back in legit season 1. And I've taken breaks, but I'm a Fortnite goat. How's the weather in NY? It's kind of just like, not really sunny, just a cloudy day. Doesn't seem like it's going to be any precipitation. There's the weather update from gloomy Brooklyn. Man, I can't wait for my cheetah. Yeah, that's going to be interesting, getting the larger sizes. But they're probably not going to ship out for a while, unfortunately. Ooh, Boardsy on the PA Black. No, I'm actually on the PB, the new updated version of the PB. And I don't know if this is a leak or if they announced it, but it fucking showed up on my doorstep one day. Unfortunately, I hope you guys can see with the camera. Can you guys see, like, the cut? Wait, where is it? It's right here. I kind of like slashed the pad. Yeah, you can see it now. Because it was just wrapped up with like 50 layers of saran wrap and like bubble wrap. And I was just like, I'm not going to lie, I just started like slashing at it with my knife. And I unfortunately got through the cardboard and scraped the surface. But, you know, the pad plays really well. It's like solid control pad. But I don't know, like, because they had permanently discontinued it. But clearly it is back with a black base. Outset versus X-Lite V3 just comes down to like what shape and feel you want. Like the Outset to me is a bit more like comfortable. It's just, I don't know, I'm going to review the Outset soon, but it's still not for me. I've put a ton of time on it across like multiple months of on and off testing, and I don't know, I just don't love it. Is it a bug or is the ULX Tiger still in stock? It's not a bug, man. Believe it or not, ULX Tiger is indeed still in stock. Fuck. I closed my Chrome tab. I like can't open a new one. This is crazy. Huntsman V3 Pro sounds horrible for that price. You mean like the literal sound of the keyboard? I don't care about that. But it's a fair complaint, I guess. I don't know. Razer keyboards, I never expect them to like sound super premium. I knew the Tiger wouldn't sell. What I figured is that a lot of people if all of them launched at the same time would have gotten Tiger, just like settled for medium or over the years just adjusted to smaller shapes. But clearly Final Bass didn't expect that. How high are you? Not high at all. It's just my fucking head feels like it's being crammed in this Santa hat, but it just, you know, that's life. How does the Sprime Ergo compare to other Ergos? Just watch my review of it. It's a good answer for that question. But yeah, I kind of put that to the side. I'm not going to be using it too much until I get the updated version. Does the WL Mouse website have anything to get a discount? I remember some reviewers, and there was like a promotion for a 2% discount at a time. So yeah, I don't really know. Shocking giveaway? Indeed. Yeah, I should pull up Twitter because I have a ton of giveaways going on my Twitter or X, whatever you call it. Shocking giveaway? Yes, the shocking giveaways will come. I mean, I can just do a few in stream right now. I don't know if they would be like random, but just for like really like just a random mouse pad or a mouse, nothing too crazy, because the 12 days of Christmas giveaways I have going on Twitter are pretty insane. So I'm just going to keep that up rather than like give away a final mouse here. You can use code Mizu in the WL Mouse checkout. Damn, I'm gonna need a code Boardsy in the WL Mouse checkout. Did you watch the new Pulsar announcement video? Yeah, I should pull that up. Fuck, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna have to close out of this chat for a second. Oh, I still have a chat on my OBS. That is something. If I say, please, can I get a mouse pad? If you're in America, are you in America, Bronto? If you are, sure. In Christmas spirit, there you go. Yo, Liquid with a C. Appreciate the subscription, joining the amazing tier. That's incredible. That's holiday spirit right there. How's the Beast X? Any QC issues? Yeah, I mentioned them in my video. The side buttons are fucked. The battery got like unseated. You can see it's like not supposed to be that far up. And yeah, I addressed that in the full review. I am not in America? Damn. Well, I'm not. Realistically, I'm just not going to spend like $70 to ship you a mouse pad worth $30. Depending on the country, fuck, now I'm not. That's unfortunate. See, sometimes you just lose the lottery of where you're born. Is that a deal breaker for the Beast X? No, and they apparently already addressed it in the second batch, and I have one on the way from them. Fuck. I'm in America. I appreciate the try, but you're not. You don't have the same winning spirit that I got from Bronto. It's okay. There will be many more giveaways. Have you seen the upcoming Beast X Mini? Yeah, I have. I could show the Pulsar announcement video, I guess. What's your favorite mini/small mouse? I don't know. Viper Mini Sig, ULX, Medium, even though it's not like a mini mouse, and the Beast X are probably my top choices. What's this Pulsar video about? It just shows their upcoming products for like 2024 and a recap of all of their shit from this year. But they just have a lot of stuff, is what I've come to realize. Any insider info on Ninjutsu? No. Apparently they have some like new mouse coming. They like made an announcement, but I have no idea what it is. But yeah, hold on. I will. Do you know you have fans from the Philippines? Yeah, it seems like I have a lot of fans from the Philippines. Shout out to the Philippines. I feel like I do one of those every stream, but you know, the Philippines, they deserve many, many recognitions. I'm in Toronto, Texas. That's interesting. How do you claw grip your mice? It really depends on the mouse. Like where my palm and fingers are going to be placed. Mouse market is washed? Is it? Are you talking about like Reddit mouse market or just the mouse market in general? So I feel like always like in Q4, right near the end of the year, there is a lot of mice that drop and then it gets super dry, like going into the new year. That is a trend that I have noticed. Hold on, let me pull up Pulsar though. What's your favorite hybrid pad? Like Aqua Control Pro Mid, like Hien, Hayate Otsu. Again, I recently made a mouse pad roundup. Yeah, hold on. We can take a look at this Pulsar video. I can just tell that the audio is going to be like fucked up. Does audio even matter? No, it's just like Christmas music. Should just leave this on loop the entire time. But yeah, I mean, do you guys? We can skip through. I mean, it's like so ADHD to like skip through this instead of letting a 1 minute video play out. But you know, that's what this stream's all about. You're getting the most info in the shortest span. I like the like background default text they have throughout this video. There's just like too many products to like keep track. Do you like glass mouse pads? I like them. I don't really love them though. It's never something I would really main out thing. This is very good. This is like TikTok core. It's just like throwing so many announcements at you, you can't even render them. Yeah, so like I know my face is blocking a few of these. It says like X-Lite V4. It's really the only important thing my face is blocking. But yeah, it seems like they just got a lot of stuff coming. Their like own sensor in a way where I don't know if it's a collab with PixArt or what it could be. How does it feel to be the goat of mouse reviews? You should ask that question to one Zyrakoa Rocket Jump Ninja, because that is not me. And I don't know if it ever could be me when you're just going against the true goat. Wait, Hall switches? Yeah, I don't know if that's for a keyboard or mouse. Like, see, I haven't like, I'm thinking, yeah, Pulsar's probably going to do a lot of good shit in 2024. That's my takeaway. Can you play RJN music? I don't know. I feel like, what song? Which RJN song are you in the mood for? Because there's that one that I always play, and I'm not going to lie. I mean, I don't have my headphones on, realistically. I'm not even hearing it. If you get sick of Black Mouse, just get a color. It's a wise word of advice. I appreciate that. It's got the same IPS as the PAW 3950, and yeah, that's what I've been saying ever since. I've been saying, like, Razer's going to lose exclusivity on the 3950. All the brands are going to go to that. And then Razer's going to come out with their own next-gen sensor that they have locked up for another fucking 18 months. So it's really just a cycle. But it's always good to see. Is Artisan Raiden the best speed pad? It's one of the best, like, smooth speed cloth pads. I don't think there's really any room for debate on that. Are you an inclusive YouTube channel? Yes. Why wouldn't I be? Did you watch the Optimum $1,000 PC video? Nah. There's like, I truly don't think there's a single like PC build video that would move me unless it's like fucking like 100K NASA PC or something like that. And it would just be using that in Fortnite. That's the only type of PC video I would click on. That's like no hate. I don't know, does RJN have any Christmassy songs? somebody who, I mean, I'm probably the most well-versed person on his discography, and I would have to say no. Great hat, I appreciate that, because it is like squeezing my head in, but regardless, I appreciate the compliment. BeastX equals mouse of the year. It's definitely the shocker of the year, and that might even be better than just being the best mouse of the year, the most shocking mouse. Exclamation mark claim. That's not quite how you're going to be winning this giveaway, but hold on, I should plug my Twitter giveaways, because a few of those are going to be random, and that's what that's all about. Well, don't torture your head. Then no, it's something about committing to a bit. Is New York cold? It is. What got you into mice? If you just search up like glorious model overview and sort by oldest and just look at how much that mouse got shilled initially, that's kind of what got me into reviewing mice. Because I bought one, seeing all these reviews saying that it's the best thing ever. And then I try it and it just sucks. So I just felt like I had to make a video, speaking my truth. Boardsy, what mouse are you using a lot recently? There's one I can't talk about, but it has been getting like kind of leaked recently, so that should narrow it down. But that's like the main one I've been testing. But of course, like GPX, ULX, those are probably what I've been putting solid amount of actual like in-game time on, and like just some random Chinese mice. But I'm not mentioning them by name because I don't really care. Wait, you are under NDA? No. It's just like a lot of the time with companies, it's just more of like a gentleman's agreement where if they're sending you something that's unreleased, you're not going to go and outright like say what it is. Sometimes I'll like sneak something into a video because I'm just an awful person, but it just is what it is. Is the secret mouse good? The Tens mouse? I was going to like make a tweet saying who remembers the Tens mouse, because that was just a crazy point in time. Was that less than a month ago or was it more than a month ago? I'm going to go with less. Does PM1 Sprime good? It is a solid mouse. Since the shape got leaked, is it good in hand? The mouse I'm talking about does have a good shape in hand, but I don't know if we're talking about the same shape. How did you get your name? I have a video on that as well. I used to play 2K, so my name was Got Your Board. Like got your rebound. And then it became Board Z. Nobody knows why. Is little side play on Lamzu mice okay? Yeah, generally, pretty much every click implementation is going to have a little bit of side play. If it's like a lot and you're noticing it while you're just using the mouse and like aiming with it, that's the territory where I would say it's like probably a problem. Borzy for Claw Grip, Pulsar X2H Mini or Atlantis Mini? Personally X2H Mini, just because it has like a more aggressive, better hump for claw, but I don't know, if you're considering those mice, you probably have smaller hands. Whoever unironically bought a Tens mouse needs to be studied. I mean, if I got my refund on the Tens mouse, what could that say for everybody else who bought it? Like, I don't know, that thing was that was crazy. That was a crazy point in time. Fingertip grip is R-worded, but it looked funny. Wow, I really just said R-worded. I'm not the streamer I used to be. What's the white mouse? Which one? This one? This is the Rocket Pure Air. It's really not good in my opinion. I've gave it a little bit of testing. It's not even released in America yet. I don't know when it will be, but the build quality on mine's just like awful. Nothing about it really moves me. Sidebend positioning is horrible. But that's life. Thorn Goated? I mean, I feel like it's a good palm grip shape, and I feel like people have kind of started to admit that they just palm grip the mouse. But I don't know anybody who like can really justify it as a good claw shape. Do the opticals still feel like shit in what mouse? That is just a broad question. Tens is selling bricks with his name on it for 209 months waiting time? Yeah, who knows when that mouse is actually going to drop. Has he done like any updates on it, by the way? Because I know the plan was he's going to release like the shape and all of the information in like his Discord or stream, and I've heard like nothing. I don't really check mouse review, which is probably where it would be. Okay, hold on. I'm putting the 12 days of giveaways. Can I really not pin this? Because it's not stupid, but the fucking emoji reactor thing is in the way. Now I have to pull up my stream here. Wow, this is a tough life that I live. Zowie S2C alternatives, wired or wireless, please. I mean, I just made a video covering the Fantech Pro, Fantech Helios 2 Pro, but it's just kind of like mid. Like, it's just really not going to satisfy you if you've used a, like, if you love a Zowie mouse. How many mice do you have connected to your PC? At this current moment, since I'm not playing anything and just want to, like, have access to a few mice, I have 3. But when I'm gaming, it's generally 1 or 2. I kind of, like, just never unplug my GPX because I figure, you know, it's good enough to not give my other mice wireless interference. It's not going to be taking up too much of anything. It's just kind of chilling there, inactive. And then I always have, like, the main mouse I'm testing. Do you ever pick up your Viper V2 Pro recently? I kind of combined 2 comments there, but not as much recently with, like, the ULX coming out. I wonder if Razer's going to do some updates, though. Have you played the E-Dating Tac Shooter recently? No. And all of my friends who, like, did play E-Dating Tac Shooter kind of, like, got off it. So I don't know what happened with that. Yo, Schlock Potty with the 40. Oof, I don't know what that is, but I appreciate it. Thinking on canceling ULX and getting WO Mouse Mini. That is, it's just a choice. I don't know which one you'll get first. Probably, I mean, WO Mouse is launching like early January. I don't know. That is launching with Huano Blue Shell Pink Dots, I believe, which is kind of based. Is E-Dating Tac Shooter Valorant? It is, of course, Valorant. WO Mouse worth it. I mean, I feel like I've just made recently in these past weeks just like so much content on like WO Mouse, the ULX, like fingertip mice. And it's just like I'm going to be able to give a better answer in those full videos than I can on stream. And normally I answer a question, but it's just like, I don't know, I've made like 5 videos pretty much answering that question in different ways. So that is my number 1 recommendation. Atlantis Mini or X2 V2 Mini? I'm just an X2 V2 Mini shill. E-Dating Tac Shooter is nothing on Fortnite, and it never says it has. Like, I don't know. If you think Valorant's better in Fortnite, you're on something. Or the ULX. Is there any confirmation on when they start shipping? Confirmation? No. Like a guesstimate from Final Mouse? Yes. Do you have a small mouse in your giveaways? Yeah, there's X2 Minis. There's going to be more mice throughout the rest of the days. But yeah, I'm going to do a few giveaways here. Just like pretty much pick a mouse type deal. But that might be America only. I don't know. Borzy, what is your favorite looking mouse aesthetically? I mean, my WO mouse is up there. Zebra X2 Mini, but I don't know if those really count. Some of the Starlight 12 like OG designs, the Aries, that's a really good one. And yeah, I don't know, might be missing some. You've been playing Fortnite Festival? No, not once. It's like I've just never been into those Guitar Hero type games, so I doubt Fortnite's rendition of it will really be that. What's your rank on Fortnite? This season I'm just champion. Like I haven't even gotten Unreal yet because it's just, I don't know, it's a lot more AIDS than it's been. I just enjoy creative way more. And there's like so much good like Zone Wars, like 2v2 maps now, so I don't know. I feel like that's a lot of people though, just kind of creative pilled this season. My IRLs have been enjoying like no builds and shit. INR. Is that Indian rupee? Appreciate those, man. WL ships in time for me to get it. I mean, yeah, it's, you definitely, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be a better mouse. I won't say it's going to clear it. It's impossible to tell because like neither mouse is in hand, but you probably will save some money that way. Did you try the SB base control pad? Yeah, I hate it. The freefall one. I saw House Gaming made a video saying that he's been using it a lot, and it just shows like, you know, mouse heads don't really matter. Like, I hate it because it's just a super fucking firm base, but that's pretty much the reason he likes it. I'm like, it's a slow hybrid pad. It's like Aqua Control Surface, but like the most dense, just worst version. I don't like the base. It's too expensive, but other people like it. So, you know, it just is what it is. Death Adder V3 Pro Mini when? I don't know. I do not know. How long does your Beast X last with 4K polling? It seems like, I just like plug it in like every 4 days whenever it starts blinking red. It's hard to like keep track when you're switching between mice, but it blinks red at like 15%, I believe. And usually I just plug it in, and it's not like it's going to last over a week. So is that really a reason that people use 2K polling to save on battery life? I guess that makes sense. I just don't mind like plugging in a mouse for a little bit. What has more playtime for you, Beast X or ULX? ULX. Like I really rarely, not rarely, but I don't use my Beast X nearly as much. Rakgahum. It's a Filipino brand. Yeah, I tried the Raktalan of like while back, but I haven't been. People used to like beg me to review those products, but I think it kind of stopped. I figured they stopped making them. Hybrid pads recommendation: Hien, Otsu, Aqua Control Pro. Do I use anything else? I used to have this wide variety of mousepad recommendations, but then I just became like mousepad pilled and just stopped using a lot of them. How are you enjoying the ULX? I'm gonna make a 1 month update on it at some point. And Final Mouse sent me a few of the Lot 2 units to give away, and I opened up one of those, and it felt pretty much the same as this one. Probably like just a little bit better. But yeah, I don't know. I've just been ULX maxing. Venus Pro is really good too. I've never liked it as much. It's obviously a solid buy quality wise, especially with the price it's at. But I don't know. I always preferred like the regular version of the Venus or just an Otsu to the Venus Pro. Can I get an Artisan rating if I ask nicely? Nah. Artisan pads, I don't think I'm greedy with my Artisans. That's one thing I am. Like I just don't give them away. I could maybe ask Artisan if they want to be a part of like the 12 days of Christmas giveaways, but I don't know. I don't see that happening. It's like that would be weird for them to fulfill that. Any giveaways this stream? Yeah, I'm gonna just like nothing major. Just like a few random like $100-ish mice and some mouse pads. But yeah, if you haven't already, definitely check out the Twitter giveaways, because I'm gonna be doing more like every day until someday. Yo, Melody with the 1024. I appreciate that. Merry Christmas Eve. Thank you for all the great content in 2023. Looking forward to 2024. I salute that. Appreciate that very much. 2024 is going to be a big, big year. It's one thing about 2024 and what it's going to be. Yeah, for real, appreciate that. When is the Chinese budget mice video coming out? Sometime before the end of the year. So sometime next week. I don't know when. I don't know what day exactly. Maybe Friday, maybe Saturday. Yeah, I just have like so many. Where's your beard? I haven't had a beard in a while. The mustache unfortunately went. Is this the whale glass pad? How is it? I spoke about it in the mousepad roundup, but yeah, it's solid. Like, I don't know. It does, when you're moving your arm around, it doesn't stick on it. I will give him that. Other than that, it's just similar to other glass pads, but it's solid. So I don't know. It's like there's nothing to hate on, but it's also the whale hypes his products up like there's nothing close to them, and I don't feel like that's the case when it comes to glass pads. But yes, please don't keep the mustache. That is an L opinion. That is what that is. Is the Zhaopin Z1 Pro worth it? If you're looking for an egg mouse at like a cheap price, yeah. It's not something I use though, and people like get mad at me for that. I'm like, it's just I don't know. It's not the highest fucking quality. It's just I don't use egg shapes. I enjoy that though, and people love a mouse so much they're like, fuck you for not using it. No sleeve. I just refuse to use sleeves on glass pads or any pad for that matter. Any info on the REA carbon fiber mouse? Nah, none at all. I think those people don't like me kind of just because I've never been a fan of their project. And I did see it the other day. I finally saw it and I understood it, like how narrow the mouse is. I'm like, okay, maybe it'll be good. But yeah, I don't know. They've never like reached out to me or anything like that. Do you have any Zunkunig mice? Yeah, I have a M1K and an M2K, and I have an M3K on the way. At one point, I sold my M2K. I don't even know why I did ever. But I bought one back at like a good price, which is crazy because the prices they go for is kind of ridiculous. I got it from, who did I get it from? Not So Common Sense. It used to be a reviewer. I believe his name is Troy. Shout out to him. Hold on. I'm going to fucking, like, I don't know. For some reason, I just can't paste my, or I can't pin my message. It's kind of hard to believe. It is what it is. Do you like K-pop or are you not inclusive? I might not be inclusive when it comes to K-pop, but I'm pretty inclusive with everything else. Do you plan on getting the centerpiece? Yeah, I think Final Mouse is going to send me one. Like, when is that going to be a thing, though? I feel like that's what it comes down to. What's the general consensus on the ULX? From all of the Lot 2 units I've seen, it seems like people are just enjoying the mouse more than the, like, first lot. But yeah, it just is what it is. 38 gram medium sized mouse. Feels incredibly good. Light clicks, solid sensor. I don't know. Do you think they delayed centerpiece to switch to Hall effect? I don't know. I don't know anything about the centerpiece. Your Attack Shark X3 video got me into mouse modding, and I enjoy the hobby. I'm glad to hear that. What mods did you do to the Attack Shark? Yeah, the mouse modding hobby is pretty cool because it's kind of like more underground, but there are some people who do crazy shit. It used to be even like more wild when mice were shittier. What skates are on your BeastX? I have Hyperglides on it, which shows like I like the mouse. I have some Final Mouse Hyperglides on it because I really was not a fan of the stock skates, and I'm just not going to use glass skates on a like 40 gram mouse, so threw some Hyperglides on it. You don't use grip tape? I really don't. Across the board, I just don't often use grip tape on mice. Can we get a funny childhood story? That's like, it's a crazy question to get asked on the spot. I'll like keep that in the back of my mind. Grow a beard? People keep saying that. I think it's just because the Santa hat. It's giving some type of impression. Boardsy, how do I clean my artisan hand? I would Lysol method it, unless it's like really bad. But I don't know, there's just a chance you fuck it up when you're cleaning it. Opinion on the Infinity Mice Infinite Speed? I finally got those pads and opened them up, and they're just like, the speed one's interesting, actually. I need to test it more, like, compared to the Raiden, but I did find it, like, a smooth speed pad, very solid. But the other ones are just, like, variations of the Pure Track, like, P51 Mustang weave, and it's just, like, the slow one is muddy. It's not that good. I was honestly kind of expecting more, and I tried the collab pad as well, the real Kenzo one, because, I don't know, people were just hyping the control pads up, like, maybe it was just, like, personally to me, they were getting hyped up a lot, but, yeah, they were just, the speed one's good, but the others were more all right. What's your favorite game? These days, still Fortnite. I feel like that's been the answer forever. And, of course, like, plenty of Kovacs, actually, for additional product testing. What CM per 360 do you use? I don't know. Probably, like, I genuinely don't know. I could load up Kovacs and check. I think it's around, like, probably like mid 50s in aim trainers, low 40s in Fortnite. I used to know, and it used to be a lot lower. I used to be like 25 to 30, but as I've aged, I've lowered my sense a bit. Having a ton of fun with the finals. Do you like do you play ranked? I just feel like that game, I don't know, if that game had no heavy class, I would enjoy it a lot more. That's what I've come to realize. And I don't know, maybe no healing. I don't know. They should change up the healing, though. Question mark. What are you question marking? Have you got nerfed? When? Because I honestly haven't. Like, it was, I think pretty much everybody I know uninstalled it. I still have it. Heavy class is annoying. We hate heavies. I'm a light enjoyer. Yeah, it's just like, I don't know. Like, just shooting heavies while they're getting pocketed, that's just pretty much my experience of the finals. But it does have, like, such unique characteristics that I feel like it shouldn't just kind of, like, permaflop, but it needs a lot of work. That's the way I see it. It's my very professional take. Too much health? Yeah. But, like, medium on medium, like, sometimes there's good gunplay. I will give the game that. RPG and Bubbles got nerfed? If Bubbles got nerfed, I might give it another go, and then I'll just find another reason to not like the game. But, you know, it just is what it is. Do you play the Victory Cash Cups? No, and it's not like, I don't know. I could start doing it at some point, but it's just like, the money from Fortnite Cash Cups just wouldn't really, I would probably never make money, and just like, it's insignificant. It's, what is it, $70 for a win? That's just not like the comp Fortnite that I'm itching to play. ULX Tiger worth it. If you want a large, lightweight mouse, I genuinely can't think of another ambi mouse that even comes close. How you get mouse? What do you mean? Like, from, in general, you go buy one from me. There's a chance I'll give one away. Make a creative map. I'm trying my best. I have so many good ideas. One is so good that I don't even want to say it, but I just don't know. Like, do I just go on Fiverr and like pay somebody to do it for me? Crazy loud truck on your background? Yeah, it's just something's going on. Give it some time, like BattleBit Remastered. Now that's a flop, and apparently the community is getting pretty pissed off. BattleBit's absolutely a flop. I said that game was gonna flop, and when people weren't, I was like, do you really mean this? I don't know. I would say I feel like I'm good at calling when games are flops, but most of them are just flops. It is what it is. Lightest switches for the original XM1, like that you could swap into it. I don't really get the question. Have you used a ULX Cheetah? No, I haven't used the Cheetah or the Tiger. I've hit you on Nitrite Labs' mice. They drop in like 2 weeks. Is that the guy who does like the crazy 3D printed light ones? He came to Boardsy Fest, and then he like didn't ever send me mice. So I feel like that's a bad investment. Like going there being like, hey, I have this company. I'm like, yeah, that seems interesting, and then not sending it out. But who am I to judge? I'm not God. Yes, that I could swap to the XM1 switches feel good, but when tracking a lot, it's kind of tiring. When tracking, you get tired of the mouse switch. Yeah, I'm not going to pretend I understand that, but maybe like a new batch of Huano Blue Shell Pink Dots, they wouldn't feel super light, but they just feel probably a lot nicer. Yo, Okyoi with the CHF, 5 of them. I appreciate that. What is that currency? It does not matter. I need some help. So I like the G703, but I want a better version, like the same weight and ergo. Do you know some mice? What's the weight? Like 100 grams? I genuinely don't. G703, like, that is unfortunate for your 5 CHF, because I do not have an adequate answer. Maybe just keep hoping and praying that Logitech makes a lightweight one. Supposedly his supplier for the cases of the original mice bailed out on him. Yeah, but like, I don't know. I feel like that was, I guess it wasn't that long ago. I don't know. It's the thing with some of these smaller companies. They just need to act. Have your wrist hurt ever? Not really. Not something that often happens. Do you play any story games? No. The last one I did was like one of the Spider-Man games that came to PC, and it was just very weird. I was like, what am I doing while I'm playing this? So yeah, story games, I don't know. Like, what do people even play? Is Baldur's Gate a story game? I know a lot of people playing that. Bring BoardsEcon to Chicago. I promise you won't get shot. I don't know. The idea of doing BoardsEcon anywhere, or Boardsy Fest, whatever it's going to be called. Also, does anybody have like a name that could be the 3rd year of Boardsy Fest? Because convention, festival, like what else is there? And I don't want to, Boardsy Fest was good. It's a good name, but yeah, I need some creative people. You gotta do wrist stretches before gaming? No, you don't have to. You should try Stray. Isn't that like the cat one? That seemed kind of overhyped. Boardsy Orgy. I thought like there was like some bot like spamming my comments that multiple people said that. Boardsy Palooza. Ooh, that's a good one. Boardsy Palooza. Bought so many Artisans wireless mice, I should try to become the Indian Boardsy. I support that. I only play Valorant and Kovacs. That's more than enough. You should start making some reviews in Hindi. I definitely did not almost say Indian. It's a great catch. No, I mean some other mice but better specs but the same weight and ergo. There just aren't any. Like, I'm just going to ignore the weight thing. I'll just recommend you some good ergos. Like the X-Lite V3, Deathire V3 Pro. Because like companies just don't make good 100-gram mice anymore. So you got to live with that. And I would recommend checking out my top ergo video. Or just like watch Techni. He's probably a lot closer to like what you do when it comes to gripping a mouse. Boardsytopia. Boardsy's Extravaganza. That was one that I thought before. But I just couldn't like convert that into one word. And like having it in 2 words, that just seems like just an awful event. Boardsy Forum, Boardsy Pageant. These are nice attempts. Opinions on the Wise Owl Cloud? I need it in my hands to really have an opinion on it. The company, see, did I tell you guys already on the last stream? They asked me for my info. I gave it to them. They were like, hey, give us a phone number. Like, hey, we usually ask for a phone number. So I gave them my phone number. and they just never got back to me after that. So it might be on the way, it might not be on the way. Boardsy Land. See, that would work if it was like a theme park. Boardsy Fest is the GOAT. It really is. That's one thing about it. It's like, I didn't luck out, but it's the GOAT. Boardsy Symposium. Not bad. What company? Wise Owl. Because I asked Mech Keys for the mouse, and then Mech Keys, you know, these Chinese companies, they were like, hey, they went to Wise Owl, they were like, Boardsy wants a mouse. And then Wise Owl just is maybe trying to get me a mouse. I don't know. It just is what it is. Will you ever change your monitor? I have a friend who's shilling 540 hertz to me, so there's no way to tell. I'm so happy with 1440p 360 hertz. But Boardsy Hoedown Showdown. I like that one. That could be maybe a spin-off event sometime down the road. Boardsy, how did you manage to fool the world when you don't even show that you're a good gamer? Because, I don't know, I just feel like it's just known that I am. I'm low-key goated on the sticks. I don't think, unlike a lot of reviewers, I don't just, like, shove it down people's throats. Which has been bad. Honestly, like if every video I just included like random Kovacs gameplay, if I bit the Valorant pill, like I don't know, I would probably have more subscribers, but I'm just chilling. What's your current mouse? In my hand, it's the ULX. What I've been using the most, it's the ULX, and also the GPX2. I feel like I'm the only person on the planet willing to admit that I love the GPX2. That might say something about me. Boardsy World. Yeah, a lot of these are like thoughts I've had, but it's just like it's hard to implement into something iconic. Is that the Vaxi PB 2023? It's the new PB. I really have no idea if this has been announced already, if it's for sale. I was just sent it, and it was on my desk. I really did not think too much of it, but I have been enjoying it. This has always been one of my favorite control pads. Boardsy Time, like that. What about mentioning your 900 years of Quake experience? Yeah, it's another thing. I can't decide if in 2024 I want to come out as a former pro or not, or if I should just stay a measly average gamer. Boardsy Bazaar. That's not bad. That is not bad. Boardsy Blanca. There's lots of good suggestions still coming in. Very happy I posed this question. Try Gravistar M2. I probably will at some point, but it just looks so bad. And I used to like have this passion to entertain like gimmick mice, but now it's just like, I don't know, like that one just looks dumb, and it's like they're actually like trying to sell it, which I find funny. Like I miss when like bad mice were like the Booga mouse. I miss Quake. Yeah, I don't know what it is about Arena FPS that just, because you think it would just click with the zoomers like me who just want like fast-paced games, but it doesn't for some reason. And what could that come down to? What keyboard are you using? The Razer Huntsman V3 Pro. It feels good in game. Honestly, like half the time I feel like I'm on default settings, which is hilarious because I know it's true, and I just use it. I don't know. I have not been putting too much thought into keyboards. There's so many, like, there's 20 rapid trigger keyboards coming out every month. The fucking floodgates have unleashed. So, I don't know. Keyboards, I do not care too much. All the old heads died? No, do the old heads still play it? Because the old heads kind of ruin it as well. So I know so many people who have like started to get into Arena FPS, but it's just you're getting shit on by people like Rocket Jump Ninja who have played for 20 years and just don't even play at that point. We really need a speed pad that doesn't wear down. There are like some that are pretty close to that. And of course, glass pads. Boardsy's barbecue? That wouldn't be bad. I remember, didn't Nick Merckx do a barbecue at like a football stadium? I'll get to that level at some point, maybe when I start including Valorant gameplay in my videos. Enter Boardsy for worldwide meetups. Yeah, worldwide. See, I really, at the start of the year, I was passionate. I wanted to do one in Germany. And then I realized, like, Germany is even more of, like, a bureaucratic hellhole than, like, New York, which is hilarious to think about. You can't even, like, anywhere cool in Germany, you just can't do it. They need a fucking sketch of what your event is going to look like. I was really happy. Shout out to the guy who kind of took me through the process of what getting an event in Berlin would be like. Boardsy, what state are you in? I'm in NY. I am in NY. I've kind of always been in NY, except for the few days in my life that I've gone on vacations out of state. Boardsy, IKEA glass pad review. When? I have it, but it just has like, it has those barriers on the side, and I just didn't even bother. Like, I know you could probably remove those, but I just like swiped my mouse around on it a bit, and I'm like, I don't really care for this. And then I put it away, and I'm not even sure where it is. What a sad story that is. Yeah, same, Long Island. See, I'm in Brooklyn, so it's like somewhat close, but oh so far. Are you still a Jets fan? Of course. I mean, I've been a Jets fan since I was like 3, 4, and they were so bad that it got me out of football. And then like I grew up, I'm like, I'm a Jets fan, just got to embrace what I am. And they're still awful, so there's like something to be said about that. They still haven't broken the playoff curse, but I know one day I'll live to see that, and they'll like lose in the first round, and they'll be back to being a Jets fan. What is today's giveaway? On this, I keep saying that I'm gonna do giveaways on stream. Hold on, oh, you mean for like the day 6 of 12? Would you believe me if I said I plan to do it with a company, but I don't have a company yet? I haven't sent any DMs out. I'm hoping and praying Lethal Gaming Gear was down to do like 6 mouse pads or something. Yeah, Boardsy giveaway right now. Okay, I can do one right now. For like a mouse pad and mouse combo to somebody in the United States. I'm sorry to all of the international people, but just shipping something out of my own house to across the world for $70. I do not want to do that. Yankees or Mets? I'm a Mets, Knicks, Jets fan. So, like, just really just the worst. I mean, pretty much everybody's a Knicks fan. Unless, like, you're one of those weird Nets fans. Do Nets have fans? Not really. Right here in NY. Yeah, I should do a IRL giveaway as well for New Yorkers. Boardsy, show your dog? I don't know where he is. He's not in here, though. He hasn't been in here my entire stream. Maybe he's protesting. Good luck to the winner. Yes, sir. Good luck. That's what they need. If you're typing right now, what you need is luck. You should tell FileMouse to make a 1-to-1 shape of the Air 58. I'm making it smaller. I feel like that's kind of going to be overstated. Like, it's going to feel more like an Air 58 than a medium. But I do get that as well. I want to make a shape with FileMouse, though. It might be time. RIP Germany, no Boardsy event, no Boardsy giveaway. True. Being in Germany, that's just the worst place to be. Not the worst. Not the worst. Palestine and all. I want you under the Christmas tree. That is an interesting comment. 1 in 280. I like those chances. Honestly, a lot better chances than my Twitter giveaways. Like, what's this? Fucking 5K entries on the second ULX giveaway? That is kind of bizarre. Where's the mustache? It unfortunately left us. It'll be back, though, sometime in 2024. Okay, who am I going to pick? How do I qualify for these sweet prizes? You win. That's how. You just won, J-Hulk. If you're in the U.S., you won a mouse and a mouse pad. There you go. Shout out to J-Hulk. Shoot me a message on Discord. Nice. Indeed. How often should I replace PTFE mouse feet? They seem to get scratched up and worn down. Really, scratches, especially if you're using a cloth pad, are more of a visual issue than an actual field issue. But if it gets to the point you're like, I should probably change my skates, change your skates. That's what I would say. Bro picked him with his eyes. Yeah, I don't know. It's not like you guys are writing real solid reasons to get the mouse, so I'm just going to pick a comment I like. Yeah, I entered the Twitter giveaways hoping. Hope and pray. Might be your day. Now we're rhyming. How do I enter the giveaway? Damn, you're trying to steal the flow? Unfortunately, does not work like that. It's a nice try, though. You have a GF? Not at the moment. Not at the moment. Just aim locking to a random. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, so that's a mouse and a mouse pad. What else is there to give away? Should I do a local giveaway to any of the New York people? It's just a crazy thing to do on stream. But it is what it is. Thoughts on OP1 Wii? It's just like, I don't know. Clicks are too heavy. If I had much lighter clicks and if I had a version that had a weight reduction and significantly lighter clicks, it really might be one of my favorite mice for fingertip, but it's held back. Do you guys hear this? We have like a little Mexican Christmas parade happening outside as well. I'll pull up right now for a New York giveaway. I'm entering the giveaway. Are Twitter giveaways US only? Nah, all of the Twitter giveaways are international. Well, I won't say all, but most of them are being fulfilled by companies, and the ones I'm shipping out myself, I will eat the shipping fee if I have to ship it internationally. Well, I'll give away in Union Square Kai style. Yeah, that was insane. It's like, I don't know, I was tweaking out about, like, I knew I needed a permit to fucking do one in a park, like, planned months in advance. He just had people, like, storm Union Square. That was an incredible giveaway. Yeah, Christmas Eve is always an active day. Is the Cobra wired smaller than the Superlight? Yeah, much smaller. I swear it's never in stock. A Saturn Pro XXL? I think I do, but it might be, like, really dirty. If you were in New York, I'd give you, Vicious, if you're in New York, you qualify for the Saturn Pro. You can have my dirty Saturn Pro XXL that is sitting somewhere. But I don't really want to ship it just because it's so large, but maybe. How many mouse you have? I don't know. I'm going to do a setup tour tomorrow, like as a Christmas special stream. So, or a video rather. So I'll like have some type of number then, but I've just given away so many. I definitely still have like hundreds, like probably around 200 maybe, but I've just given away like so many mice over the years. Can't even imagine how many. Look me up, I'm in NY, I want the Saturn Pro. Damn. Oh, well, I'm a filthy Californian. See, you shouldn't have, I don't know when you came to California, but a lot of people went there for gold. And it's a problem, you know? You went for the easy money, now you're stuck in the West. What's the time in New York? It is 1:21 p.m. in gloomy Brooklyn, New York. VXE R1 series? Wait, is that this? This thing is fucking garbage. Is this the mouse that people have been asking me to review? Because this one is, I'm not gonna lie, like, fuck whoever has been asking me to review this. This thing is awful. That's the Raphu? So what is this? The Raphu RXE something? I don't know. It is all bad. That's all I need to know. VGN/VXE? Isn't that Raphu? I don't fucking know, guys. I just get, this has a V on it, so that's kind of what I thought. But I just get these mice from Mech Keys, and 90% of them are bad. But then I look the mouse up, and I see like 10 positive reviews on YouTube. And I'm like, am I living in some type of alternate world? So I don't even, I'm going to include that in like a Chinese roundup and say it's bad. Raphu and Lamzu are made by the same manufacturer. Well, at least Lamzu has the decency and never put out something that fucking looks like this. So it's a W for Lamzu. I have the R1. It's the Raphu VT9. Okay, you guys understand why I could confuse these two things. Looks like the Raphu VT9 Pro. Yeah. Any reviewer who's ever said a good word about this, put them on a list. But yeah, what do you guys want me to review? VGN, VXE, Dragonfly, R1. I don't know. Is that the Vaxi PB? It is Endeared. Indeed, Endeared. What the hell? Yeah, it's a new one that they sent out. And I unfortunately slashed it in a moment of unboxing rage, but I really never swiped my mouse across that part. Candle review? I'm not as big into candles as I once was. Keychron M4? I'll get it. Everybody's saying wonderful things about it. So it must be wonderful. And I will get it ASAP. How about the new Corsair M75? I think I heard about that and just like didn't go out of my way to get it. Corsair is just one of those brands that has never made a mouse that has moved me, so I don't know. I already have like, I probably have 5-10 Chinese mice to review that I just haven't yet. Plan on getting a production unit of the Sprime PM1? Yeah, I believe they'll send me one. Have you used Sprime PM1 past the review? Just a little bit when comparing to other ergos. I'm just waiting for the production unit, and my opinion really hasn't changed too much. Do you think drop 2 of the ULX will be delayed? I don't know. It's hard to bet that Final Mouse is on time. That is one thing that has historically been true. Thoughts on Orochi V2 in 2023? Not really my number one recommendation to anybody. Zaopin Z1 Pro is definitely an option. Thoughts on dot skates? I just don't like them. Like, I don't know. Sometimes I use them. Like the Viper Mini I have some on. But yeah, people who put like fucking 30 dots on a GPX, I'm like, Is there something wrong with you? Are you just trying to be different? Like, you can just get GPX skates. Like, a million companies make those. Can you convince a company to make a good wireless MMO mouse? Razer Naga sucks. I mean, I doubt it, because Razer's pretty much. Do other companies even make those at this point? How's the MCHO's A5 Pro? It's not great, but it's the first mouse that's really felt like a mini Superlight in terms of shape. But yeah, I don't know. There's no reason for me to use it. But I mean, I need to like test it a little bit more and give it a video or inclusion in some type of roundup. But yeah, that was like one of the more decent Chinese mice. But is it super cheap? If it's not super cheap, it's just stupid. Yo, good morning, Repair. I replied to your Pulsar tweet. That was crazy. That's just crazy hate. You're like, it's not interesting. There were like 50 announcements. Maya versus OP1 Wii. That's a good question. I would probably choose the Maya, even though I like the shape so much less. I actually don't know. I've put more time on the Maya, though. Probably because I've just been trying to, like, use it and tell myself, like, other people like this. It can't really be, like, an awkward, bad shape, and I just keep putting more time on it. I don't really ever find out an answer. I'm not getting a second unit from Lamzu. It is torture. ULX or WO mouse? I am a ULX man, and I've made a few videos comparing them, explaining why I feel that way. How do you rate the Beast X compared to Viper Mini Sig? It's a lot better of a buy. Ultimately, it does feel like, just like build and construction wise, nothing really comes close to the Viper Mini Sig, but I don't know. It's just like when I'm playing in game, I don't feel like I'm significantly better on either. Probably prefer the just size of the Beast X and obviously the weight. Do you think Final Mouse should use optical switches? Nah. Like, most of the time, I'm not going to say most, but a good amount of the time, opticals, like, cause more problems than they solve. Because latency, it's not necessarily true that opticals are, like, lower latency compared to mechanical mouse switches. Double-clicking, like, most good bin switches just don't double-click at this point. But yeah, it's like most optical implementations are just, like, super fucking mushy and, like, kind of bad. But some are good as well. So I think it just, like many things, comes down to the implementation. Yeah, SE solid as fuck, though I prefer ULX and Zero Mouse these days. Yeah, I definitely prefer ULX. And Zero Mouse, I can get behind the shape on the pre-production unit. I didn't get a new one, but I don't think it's really modified. Are skates on Beast X the Final Mouse shape ones? Yeah, they're hyperglides, so maybe you can technically get them, but you can just pick up like any skates pretty much and put them on this mouse, which is a based feature. Hey, I just got a GPX for Christmas, and I'm loving it. Happy to hear that. GPX 1 or 2? Did your parents cheap out on you? Just kidding, of course. Merry Christmas. It's thinner than the prototype you had. Really? Well, that, I don't know. I will try it at some point. I probably won't. Like, not super soon, though. Bro's just stocked with hyperglides? No, I think I had to open my last pack. So I have one set left. That was a big decision. I haven't put it on my ULX. I don't know. Final Mouse stock skates are fine. Is X-Ray Pad Jade Obsidian skates good for Viper Mini Sig? Yeah, the Jades are just solid, normal PTFE skates. Bro's throwing shade? At who? Is there a huge difference between switching back and forth from cloth and glass pads? Yeah. Like, performance-wise, like, it's not hard to get adjusted, but it's a drastic difference swiping your mouse across a solid, like, hunk of glass versus a piece of cloth, some of which have, like, soft bases, which change the performance a lot. Favorite Twitter beef starter? I mean, historically, it has to be the whale, right? Like, does anybody come close into getting in as much drama as the whale? Like, it's really, you could probably do a week-by-week beef roundup of him. Like, this week it was TJ exclusives. It's kind of like there's a constant beef with tunes from Padsmith. Like, go back a month or two, you have WMS. What was it after WMS? Like, it's interesting. It's really, like, kind of a soap opera in a way. I need battery life checks. Pretty much The main thing to know is that the ULX and GPX seem to have better battery life than everything else. Everything else kind of just has the same. Thoughts on the Zowie FK series? I don't like it that much, but you might like an FK2. FK1 Plus is a crazy mouse. They don't make mice like that anymore. Will is built different. I agree. Tan Jinamo, Bordsy. Merry Christmas. Right back at you, man. The Will lives for drama? Yeah, I don't know quite what it is. All I know is that his mouse pads are solid. Anything beyond that, can't personally attest to. Have you tried the Obsidian Pro Skates? Yeah, I made a video on them, like a full video review. I don't use them too much nowadays, though. I should try them on this glass pad, though. Didn't he start half of the WL mouse drama? Yes, he did originate the WL mouse is plastic theory. Which, I don't know. I feel like as WL mouse has proven itself to not be plastic. I don't know if that is a hot take. Looking good today. I appreciate that. The Santa hat. I kind of stopped at the beginning of the stream. I was like, it's pushing in on my head, but now it just feels how it feels. Review the Wise Owl Cloud. I wish I could, man. That company, like, they're just being weird about the review unit. I don't understand why these Chinese companies can't put like a fake phone number in some of the time. Well, realistically, I have a good idea why, but yeah, they're just like, they didn't ship it because I didn't give them my phone number with my shipping info, and then I gave them my phone number and they still haven't shipped it. So I'm trying to get the mouse for you, man. Don't you worry. There's an M3K on eBay for 800. Maybe I'll flip mine. If I don't review it, that explains why. Will starts drama to get paid for his consulting services. Is this true or is this mouse conspiracy? He doubled down? I mean, double down isn't the word. Like, quintupled down, maybe. But yeah, my real only problem is that he was like, I'm going to make a video exposing it. And that's often his thing. Like, oh, you'll see in a video, but then the video never comes. And I don't know. I'm a YouTuber. I've promised many videos that have never turned out, but it gets to a point where it's like, oh, come on. Doesn't ULX's flimsy build quality bother you? Seems like the mouse seems low quality in terms of overall feel of the plastic and very creaky. That is just a few Lot 1 units. Like, do you think if I had, like, a creaky trash mouse, I would be using it day in and day out? Patrick Skibior. What country are you from? Yeah, there's one for 800 and one for 1,000. Why is the M3K so highly praised? It's the, cult behind Zaunkönig is interesting. I just support them because they're approaching mice in a really different way. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I collect their mice, but yeah, they're just a company that's fucking weird. And I don't like their mice, ultimately. Like, it has a cable, it doesn't have side buttons. I don't like the boxy, weird fingertip shape, but I just like the company. And if you have, like, any question about their mice, you can go in their Discord and, like, just talk with the owners, which is something cool about that. Mice are handmade. Lots of appeal with Zaunkönig to the right. Schizo. Do you think you'll switch to the small ULX? I don't know. Because I always, like, when I got my first Starlight Small, I like that a lot. And I got my first ULX Medium, I like that a lot. But I eventually just started, like, switching up between the shapes. But I don't know if I'll prefer the small. I'm from Poland. Shout out to Poland. Was that the country with the prime minister who did something with the fire extinguisher? I'm just seeing so many bad units from ULX that make me skeptical. Yeah, that was the side flexing issue, which seemed really bad, was just with the lot 1 of the first batch. So as far as I know, like, all the people who got lot 2, like units that got delivered more recently, don't have any of the side flexing. And other than that, there's just, I don't know, like, what the real issue with the ULX really could be. Some people complain about, like, the lightness of the clicks and the click wobble, but yeah. Best mice for CSGO. I don't know. Zowie EC2. Yes, exactly. That happened in Poland. Let's go. That's the most recent Polish event. Do you consider yourself as GOAT mouse reviewer? Somebody asked, like, a similar question earlier, and no, that would be Mr. Rocket Jump Ninja. Like, you guys gotta realize, Rocket Jump Ninja was doing mouse reviews before it was a thing, really. Not before it was a thing. Like, there was Takasta as well, if you go way back. But, yeah. Rocket Jump Ninja, too crazy. X2HES review when? I don't know. I've had it. I've been using it a decent amount since getting it. I only have the medium size. And I just, like, I don't prefer it to a GPX. It doesn't feel bad. At the same time, it's not something that I'm just going to, like, consistently use, but I'll make a video at some point. When did you shave the mustache? Maybe 2 weeks ago at this point. RJN fell off. That's not the right way to look at it. He just, like, rode off into the sun. Like, he's onto bigger and better things. Like, he conquered mouse reviews. He made his own mouse. Like, from there, you can't really go anywhere. Like, I can pull up RJN's channel right now, because he still uploads a good amount. I type in R and Rocket Jump Ninja is the first thing, and you guys say I'm not a fan. I don't think anybody's actually ever said that. He's MJ, you Bron. Yeah, I actually almost made that reference earlier, but then I was like, I don't want to call myself LeBron. So he made a GlassPad video 10 days ago. And his videos are always, like, in the nicest way. They're just a little weird. Like, Rocket Jump Ninja's videos are just iconic. I respect it. He's my favorite music artist, that as well. What's the blue mouse on your pad? This is the Vaxi Outset AX, the wireless version, which I should have reviewed, like, well over a month ago. But I don't know, it's just, like, there's been so many mice. I was going in and out of testing ergos, and I've just given it a long time, because I want to, like, have a conclusion on it. It's, like, good, but it's just not for me. But it'll be maybe one of the next mice I review. Optimum Tech is a GOAT? I wouldn't say he's a GOAT mouse reviewer. Like, when I think of mouse reviews, Optimum Tech is not one of the first names. That has nothing against Optimum Tech. He's, like, I think of him as, like, just a PC channel. Like, one of the GOATs of that. Gotcha, currently using the Thorn. It is almost perfect. Very interesting. Opinions on G-Wolves in general. Just like I don't know. I feel like if they hired, like, an American social media manager, like, 3 years ago, they would just be a different company than they are today. Optimum's a GOAT channel, but not GOAT mouse review. I agree, yes. Anyone who says RJN is not GOAT is clearly kind of young. I thought you were going to say is GOAT. I was like, who goes back older than RJN? I mean, like, Takasta, but before him, I truly can't even think of anyone. It's like random Asian people on forums. BeastX versus ULX? I personally prefer ULX. They're both really good. BeastX is easier to get. I've made lots of videos comparing them. Can you feel any significant differences between Viper Mini versus SE versus Cobra Wired? Yeah, the Viper Mini SE feels a lot better than the $40 Cobra Wired. Optimum Tech killed Lamsey reputation for free. I got a video, or I got a comment on my top mouse video saying to take my opinion with a grain of salt because I don't do testing, because he saw in a different video that Lamsey mice had way higher latency than Razer. So, I mean, that video, that's true, because I was thinking about it the other day. I'm like, man, that video set back Lamsey and G-Wolves. JQ underrated? I agree. He's been on Reddit, and, like, I remember him from my channel just for many years now. Surprised he did not make content before. But I don't know if he quite goes in the GOAT category. Everybody should play Kovacs with a tablet pen. It's what RJN would want. I should. Wait, why haven't I done that already? Why have I not made a video just testing RJN's pen theory? Wait, didn't everyone know Lamsey mice need a debounce adjustment? That's really common. I figure adjusting debounce is pretty common on most mice, but like, or just like going into the software and adjusting the settings is common, but I guess not. Can you hook me up on the giveaway from a New Yorker and day one for Christmas? I don't know what that means, but if you're in New York, you just asked, could be the local giveaway winner. I don't know when I'll get around to doing that, but sure, Knight, you can win the giveaway. There we go. Where's the drawing pad reviews went? And never getting into the Osu sphere. Stubby FPS underrated? I agree. I sent him a few mouse pads just like as a Christmas thing. But he just, that's his flaw as well. He reviews too many mouse pads. I mean, if he has a passion for mouse pads, God bless, but I don't know. If I had to pick between mice and mouse pads, there'd be a clear answer. Stubby is cool, but he seems biased? What do you mean? I haven't really gotten that vibe too much from his reviews, on YouTube at least. I just want to share the contact cleaners kill mice's sensors. Well, I don't even know how that could have happened, but that is unfortunate to hear. GPX2 or X2V2 for Claw? I prefer GPX2. And I'll stand by that. Price difference, all of that stuff, I don't know. But when I'm like, GPX is one of my go-tos for Claw. What breed is your dog? He is a Schipperke. Or like a mini version of a Belgian Shepherd. A goat dog, even. You can shove a pen tablet into a foam ball and use it as a mouse. OC player has done it. A tablet pen? That sounds too high-tech for me. You should become a Ravens fan. That would be interesting. I don't know if I could ever. I don't see myself ever not just being a fan of my teams. As bad as it gets for the Jets. If I was a Giants fan, I would have had Super Bowls in my childhood. Technique is like an old head's favorite mouse reviewer. Technique is the GOAT. I saw he made a video the other day with Shocking in the title. And then I saw he actually asked me for permission to use Shocking in my Twitter DMs, but I didn't see it. He put Shocking anyway. Not that I care, but I just found that pretty interesting. Or not interesting, funny. I thought your dog was a Pomeranian. Yes, the people with not a great eye for dogs often do. X2V2 good for Claw though. Yeah, it's absolutely a solid option, but when you just pose 2 mice, I'm just gonna answer with the one I really use. They need to start selling vaccine mice in stores in the USA like Micro Center. I don't think they will. They're very big on, like, I remember the first time I called them before they even released the NP01 and they like explained their brand to me, like they just only sell through their direct website. I don't quite get why, but that is what it is. I'm a Yankees and a Cowboys fan. No one likes me. Well, no wonder, but winner of the giveaway nonetheless. Merry Christmas. I'm coming home for the holidays. RZUA. What is going on? What mouse do you recommend for palm claw grip? I thought calm claw. Is that actually grip? And medium to big hands. Depends if you want like Ambi or Ergo, but Death Hour V3 Pro sounds pretty good for your hand. I mean, any like EC offshoot GPX2. I don't know. I don't use too many like super big mice. X2H is also like kind of a bigger mouse. Any review coming for Attack Shark X6? What is that? I've been hearing about it, but there's just like in my head, there are all of these Chinese mice with like kind of similar names, and they're all just like the same thing. I don't know. G502 and the Christmas stockings? Damn, I would rather get Cole. How old are you? I'm 21 years old. What's up, dude? I just woke up. That is degenerate, unless you're like on the West Coast. What would you recommend to get after using a Glorious Model O? I don't know. Like the wired Model O, is that really what you're on in the year 2023? Almost 2024? Like, WL Mouse Beast X, that would be an interesting shift. You got like an X2, Viper V2 Pro, many options. Can't imagine being that old. Wow, you're old? Damn, I see the fact that like I'm getting comments like this, I'm getting too old, man. I don't know what I can do. Chinese mice fit incoming? Yeah, before the end of the year. But it's not going to be, like a few of them I'll recommend, but most of them I'm going to be like, this is just mid. Can't believe I'm in the same chat as R2 Parent RZUA. It's a place to be. It is definitely one of the more wonderful places to be spending your Christmas Eve. Attack Shark XE is basically the VXE R1, but 1K hertz. And the VXE R1, okay, yeah, we've determined that this thing that I hate is the Rapu something. So now there's the Attack Shark X6, which is the VXE R1. I need to check out both of these, is what I'm getting told. Like, see, this is why the Chinese mouse thing just doesn't make sense. Are you still giving away your mustache hair? Nah, I should have thought about that before shaving. The VXE is just a Pulsar clone. So these are all just Pulsar clones. Okay. Have you tried Polar 65 keyboard? No, I think I have one on the way though, and that might finally get me to unplug my Huntsman V3 Pro, which I should make more keyboard videos. I just don't care to. Just what it comes down to. Just heard I review too many pads. I agree. Yeah, I mean, it's like pads are just. You told me in DMs like you got into pads like a few years too late, and it's just true. I'm not hating on the mouse pad hobby, but it is like there's definitely something very interesting when all the pads were like kind of shit with rubber bases. Then you had like artisan pads. There's a whole journey. Now it's like there's 2 factories that make mouse pads and they all make them incredibly well. And companies are big into marketing. Mousepad hobby. Yes, the mousepad hobby. Doesn't necessarily mean Rappu uses Lamzu's designs. Yeah, they just use the same factory. Like it is what it is. Review Rocket Taito control. Is that the thing I had? No, that was the Sense Pro, where it reacted to the heat from my skin and then like the surface rose up. That was an interesting one. Gonna start going through all my mice. Yeah, the mouse review pipeline. That's I don't know. It gets fun, but it also gets crazy. And getting overwhelmed with mice is not too many people will experience that though. Interesting when I say there's some cool shit coming to mousepads within the next 2 years. I don't know. I'll believe it when I see it. Kind of how I am with mousepads. I know there's like. I know some of the stuff Artisan is working on. Excuse you, what did you just say about that mouse? Which one? The Rappu thing? This one? You look like MatPat now? That's interesting. I don't see it, but I appreciate all of that. TechShark X6 has Compex MCU. I think charging dock costs less than 40 in the Philippines. VXE is 55. Yeah, maybe I'll check out both. Maybe I have both of them sitting around in a box. I don't know. How's your impression of the Shinkai changed with the V2? We talked about it last. You sounded more positive. What do you mean? Like from my review to my roundup? Like I'm still pretty positive about it if you're looking for a speed pad. I've seen it, I believe, at LMAO. I've been shown a lot of stuff. That's just, I don't know. I'm not moved. I remain unmoved. Is the GameSense Radar a good mousepad for a first mousepad? It's a very solid, like just smooth, control-oriented pad. It's not gonna, like, well, you don't have anything to base off of, but it's not like artisan level quality, but it's not like QCK level of mid. You're chilling with the artisan people. No, yes, I did indeed go to Japan, and I even saw Artisan HQ. So maybe that's why no mousepad stuff really moves me. Like I've seen the pinnacle, so it's like what goes beyond that? You'll see later this year. It can't leak yet. I will get sued. Damn, your first NDA. Speaking of the devil, what's going on, Noted? Who are you talking about? You kind of look like I do not. What do you think about the Rocket Cone Pro Air? Still not really a recommendation, even though it's a lot cheaper. But they have the Cone Pure, right, which is like their new version. Why do mouse reviewers rave on the Fantech Helios 2 Pro? I don't know. I thought it was the weirdest thing. Like I saw the initial batch of reviews that were like, this is the best thing since puffed wheat, and then I get it. I'm like, this mouse doesn't have a coating. None of the aspects feel high quality. It's not quite an S2 in terms of shape, but it's like $85 with 4K. That's not bad, but it's just like it's a good, not great mouse. It's a Fantech mouse. First one, yeah. It's funny. What do you think of people who wash their mouse pads? I don't know. I don't think they're like awful people. But I think a lot of people like overwash their mousepad and like fuck it up, and then they just get all mad online. Thoughts on the Dharma Shark M3S? I don't really know. The one unit I've tried of it was really poor quality, but then I felt some like on display in Japan that felt a lot nicer. Rocket just fell off so hard. I heard they fired like most of their mouse team a while back. I've just been doing like weird shit since then. Which mousepad do you recommend for Valorant? All of my friends who are Radiant in Valorant use the Artisan Zero, so take that for what it's worth. The Soft or the X-Soft. And by all of them, I mean at least 4 off the top of my head, so seems like that's what you gotta use if you want to be the GOAT. Probably because it's a cheap 4K mouse with the Zowie S2 shape? Yeah, but it's like, you gotta like peel it back a few layers. That's why it's getting positive review. Yeah, I agree. Do you like small or medium size for Final Mouse? Just curious. I don't know. I'm like preferring the medium, but I feel like that's all I've really been trying. I have plugged in like some Starlight Smalls and used them, but since it's like heavier, I just don't like it for that reason. I feel like it's a little bit more narrow. Oh, my fucking camera just froze. That was unfortunate. It kind of does that. Are you 21 or 31? I'm 21. I need something a little faster than the Artisan Zero for Fortnite. Maybe an Artisan Hien. Like all of the like Saturn, like Endgame Gear EMC, all of those type of like offshoot pads. Hold on, let me pull up my desktop since we no longer have the camera for now. I tried that. Well, then just stick with the Zero. Just get better mechanically. That's what I would say. Are the giveaways done? I only planned on doing a few in stream. I just have, if you want to enter on Twitter, I have like 12 days of giveaways. Day 6 will be at some point today. I don't know quite when. He really said just get better. I mean, if you've tried a Hien and a Zero, there's no mousepad that is going to unlock your Fortnite skills. It's just like you've figured out the mousepad part of your setup, so now move on to the other ones. You said I won already? Yeah, you did win. And so did the Hulk guy. And that was 2 giveaways in the stream, so I don't know if I'm going to do any more. I could do like one more mouse giveaway. A mouse of your choice, or a shitty Chinese mouse, or a lump of coal. You get one of the 3. You can choose a mouse, but you might not get it. You might get a shitty Chinese mouse, or you might get a lump of coal. Who's down for this giveaway? Beast X Mini or Beast X? I don't know. I don't even know how small the Mini is going to be compared to the standard one. So every day you make one? That's how the 12 Days of Christmas song goes. You know, the first day of Christmas, Trilo gave to me, and then like all of the days. So that's how it's going with the giveaways. Is Hien really that good because I'm planning to buy one? The Hien is the reason that I started caring about mousepads. It really did open my eyes. It's like, these aren't shitty pieces of cloth. This is an art form. And the Hien is the one that unlocked that for me. So I will die on the grounds of shilling the Artisan Hien. I choose the coal. Okay, I'll pick someone at some point. I should have just picked you, Rolling Row, and just actually sent you coal. But unfortunately, the opportunity has passed. Will the coal be handmade or store bought? Probably handmade. I can splurge a little bit. Specs for a Beast X Mini are up on the WO Mouse site. Yeah, I know, but it's just like I don't have it in hand, so I don't really know. I'm just waiting to get it to really have an opinion on it. What hardness Hien would you recommend? Soft. Like I've had a mid for a while now, but I just prefer the soft. It's a little bit softer. Some in-depth analysis. Pure Air review when? I don't know. I just really hate it though. Like I have it on my desk, and my unit's just like super creaky. I don't know if I should wait or if I should just like if I review this one, I'm gonna be like, wow, I hate it. Is the coal ethically sourced? You wrote ethnically, but I presume you mean ethically, unless you do mean ethnically. Yes to ethicalness. That's what I will say. Ethicality? Yeah. Coal shape is king. True. It can be like a coal mouse mold. Choose the coal but send it to the Philippines? Yes, the coal giveaway is US only. Are the Artisan mid and soft variants really that much different? There is another difference is that the mids are thinner than the soft, so there just is a difference, but it's not like drastic. But I just like I've never liked the mid Artisan Zero. I know a few people have. I just feel like they're lying, or they have bad taste, or they haven't like tried an X Soft. But yeah, I don't know. Binned coal, yes, only the highest quality, guaranteed to not double click. Sit stand desk is the best invention ever. I've had like, I don't know, I kind of wish I got like a fancy desk. There's a company like FlexiSpot, I think. They offered to send me one. But I don't know, I just have like my shitty standard desk. Soft just feels way better. He didn't say way better, but yes, that I don't know how I had read that word, but I agree. That's what I got. It's goated. Oh shit. Maybe I should check it out. No one asked. Oh my god. Press the issue. Personally, I don't like Xsoft. It digs too deep. I feel like soft would be better for me. That's fair, but if it's digging too deep, you're probably just applying like too much pressure. Or like that's just the amount of pressure you apply. You can look at it multiple ways. Would you ever do a chair review? Gamers need good chairs. I've just advocated for the Steelcase Leap. See, the thing, like, I would be down to review a lot of these product types if I didn't feel like there was already just like a top tier that's established. Like, yeah, so Steelcase Leap V2, that's my chair recommendation. There are like others as well. Herman Miller chairs are good. Obviously, any chair, get it used. People are like, oh, the warranty. Shut up. Shut up. You're not using your chair warranty. Steelcase is based. Indeed. Shinkai V2 Xsoft is okay. Yeah, see, that's like more of a soft pad than an Xsoft anyway, but my arm sticks to it, and I don't like the arm sleeves because they're all too tight. Yeah, I guess that is a fair complaint. Is in like a more humid environment, I could see that surface being sticky. The warranty carries over. Even better. Even better. Amia is a goat. What is that? Is that a chair? What is a good speed pad if my control is Artisan Zero Soft or Raiden? I would say it's a good recommendation. What's your main mouse right now? If I had to like pick a main, well, no, definitely it has been the ULX over the past like month and a half, not month and a half, but like just over a month since getting it. But there's just been so much shit on my desk, like literally 10 or 15 mice on my desk at all times these past few months. Are soft pads why you don't like to use dot skates? I mean, I'm sure that's like one of the reasons, but even on like firmer pads, I still just don't prefer dot skates. I don't know, I think they're weird and often unnecessary. Sometimes they're great. And like I always have a pack of dot skates just in case, it comes up a lot, but I don't know. Does the ULX have QC issues like everyone says? I mean, everybody who had QC issues, well, not everybody, but all of the videos on YouTube with QC issues are from lot 1 of the first batch. And from there, they fixed the side flexing issues, and I have not seen really any, like a single significant complaint, which is crazy because, I don't know, probably are some like on Reddit. I haven't seen any on Twitter or YouTube, and they were going crazy about the first batch. Fun fact, ULX Tiger is still up for sale. Ha 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 ha. I agree. Final Mouse owned. Not able to sell their mice. Yeah, ULX QC has definitely been fixed. Lot 2 is much better. No side flex anymore. Yeah, I have like I said, I got those lot 2 units to give away, and since they're giveaway units, I'm not gonna like fucking play with them all day, but I just opened the box up and tested them, and there was no flexing on either. Have you tried donut skates from Artisan or no? I like felt them on Artisan's donut skates in Japan, but I don't have any. I think like X-Ray Pad made them, and it's just like, okay, it's something. Dot skates are kind of clutch for new mice with no aftermarket skates. Most of the time, you can find something compatible, though. Aside from like the Felina S450, that mouse has the most retarded bottom-based design I have ever seen. Like, some things like in mouse design piss me off. That is definitely one of them. Hey, Merry Christmas. Have a question about Beast X skates. Are they good, or you suggest better option? I mean, I didn't like them. I didn't like the standard Teflon skates. I was acting like my mouse was, or my camera's on. But yeah, you see I just threw on some like Hyperglides for Final Mouse. You can really put on pretty much anything on the WL mouse. Christmas plans, nothing too crazy. Yeah, you can't fit dots on the Felina S450. You can't fit anything. You have to like sand the base. I'm just not doing that. Just don't care about the mouse quite enough. I heard they fixed it on the newer batch, but I'm just like going to use the shitty old batch. I've been using an Artisan Raiden and it lost a lot of its glide and speed. Is it because I haven't cleaned it once, or because I used it for a long time? Probably both. If you give it a wash, it actually might feel a decent bit fresher. But the Raiden, I've noticed, it definitely slows up a bit over time. Is the cable the reason that Zamkuna gets such low latency? Like in terms of yeah, but for click latency, no. Opinion on the Lamzu Thorn Glass mouse gates. Don't have too much of an opinion on them. I don't think I've ever tried them. I don't think they include them in the box. So, for example, Final Mouse Super Glide would be good. They would fit. I wouldn't recommend. I wouldn't really recommend glass gates on the WL mouse, but it is your choice. Why does it have such good click latency? Because they spent a ton of time like optimizing the firmware and used Japanese Omrons. I saw it's better than optical. Yeah, like they're super schizo about having like a one-to-one feeling in all aspects. But yeah, basically what they do is not comparable to any other company. Am I a bad friend for getting someone a Gigantus V2? Honestly, low-key, a little bit, something like that. Why is Owl Cloud review when? I don't know. The company, like, they're not sending me. I almost fucking pulled up my DMs on stream. That would have been a bad idea, but I don't know what to say. Boardsy, right now, do I buy an Zowie FK series? Need to know. Like, do they have, like, the FK in wireless? Yeah. Then maybe they'll get you off the Final Mouse pill. Like, you'll get it in hand. You'll just appreciate the build quality, the weight. You'll just aim better, smoother. And then you'll become a Zowie shell. So, yeah, go for it. Glassgate's V2 Pulsars aren't bad. Try them. I have. I just, I don't know. I kind of took a stance against Glassgates. What do you think is the biggest flaw in Chinese mice? The fact that they're made by people who don't love mice and they love money. But that's not all of them. But that's some of them that are just like bad designs. Just made by people who just like aren't thinking. It's like a more broad thing, but yeah, just like low quality aspects where it's like if they put thought into it and care into the design, it wouldn't feel like that. Going to Japan in January, anything to buy other than artisans? There's just so much stuff. The whole country's like stuff to buy. People say that about America, but Japan, it's like so crammed and there's stuff everywhere. It's like, I don't know, like what are you into? If you're into like anything anime, they have all of those like mascot characters. They have everything. I don't know. How's the Shanghai V2 durability been? I haven't noticed any like slowing down. I obviously haven't put like months of consistent use on it, but like on the old Shanghai by now, I would have noticed some like slower parts of the surface or just inconsistencies. So you'll visit RatMat HQ next time, hopefully. It seemed probably their HQ no, but I will at least be able to fucking touch the pad. I mean, that's crazy though. There's just simply no way to get it. People are like, oh, somebody can ship you one from Japan. It's not going to happen. And apparently, like, you still have to get them, like, cleaned regularly. So it's just never going to happen. The RatMat could have been, but it wasn't. Yo, Melody with another $5. Merry Christmas. Thank you again. Merry Christmas to you as well. Appreciate the continued support. Merry Christmas Eve, rather. All I want for Christmas is a Booga. I remember, like, Christmas of 2021. That was the Booga Mouse review, right? Or was it Christmas 2020? I don't fucking know. One of these years, it was the Booga Mouse review. No, I think that was 2020, going on 3-year anniversary. Unfortunately, there is no Booga Mouse in my stocking this year. You do need to do maintenance with polishing and whatnot, but some people have been able to go 3 years without that. Yeah, it makes sense. I don't know. I just like, I've wanted one for so long that I've kind of lost interest in it. Just bought and tried BTL Glassgates and Loki don't like them. Is that normal consensus? How long have you been trying them? Because Glassgates, you need to give them like really a week to see how they're going to feel. But yeah, Glassgates feel weird. They make everything feel like smooth. I like the OG Super Glide batch on the GPX. That was really the peak of them. Thoughts on the Memora Pro? I didn't really like it. They sent me some to give away at Boardsy Fest, and I wound up getting my hands on one, and it's just like, I don't know, it kind of falls into like the mid-hybrid pad tier for me. Any thoughts on the upcoming 30-gram Hot ES Pro? I just like, with G-Wolves, I don't care until it's in my hand. Because they're just so like inconsistent at like marketing products and like giving firm dates. It's just like when I get it, I will have an opinion. Lamzu Energon opinion. It's a solid, like faster cloth pad, but it's not something I really use. You can watch my review of it though. I think I was pretty positive in my review. Did I win? I believe not. Oh, I don't think I picked a winner for the Cole giveaway. Did you see that Finally Large is still not sold out? Yeah, I can't believe it almost. Has it been like a week since the drop? Just under a week. How many units are left? Any of my unit people in chat? Cole-shaped king, remember? Damn. I don't know. Maybe, how long have I been live? An hour and a half, damn. The Guardian is the only thing left? Oh, the Phantom sold out? The Phantom sold out and there's 987 Guardians? That's actually closer to sold out than I thought. Figured there would be like thousands left. Yeah, you picked a winner? I did? For the Cole giveaway? I thought I picked you for like the IRL giveaway. I don't know. See, this is why I don't do the on-stream giveaways. Too much. The large ULX is genuinely their first in-stock item at this point. That is true. Like, if you wanted one, you had an opportunity to get... No, he's gaslighting you? Oh, shit. When's the G502X drop? Hasn't that been out, like, for half a year? Will Beast X support 8K polygrade? I don't know. Maybe at some point. What are the best palm grip friendly mice besides the GPX? Most of my other recommendations are like ergos. Beast X is going to do 8K, really. There are 4 Guardians left. That's it. Damn. Should cop all of them. Post them on eBay. So I bet people will be like, damn, I missed out, and then pay like double the price. Now there's 987. I believe it. Wait, you can palm the GPX? I can. Indeed. Palm gripping. Thoughts on GSRC Rouge and the regular LG Saturn? Regular Saturn is probably a better buy. GSRC Rouge, like, it's fine. Like, Zowie pads are solid control pads. Don't think anybody can take that away. AK is coming on the Mini. Is it going to be, like, available via firmware update for the standard ones? I do not know. My hands are too long to palm my GPX. Unfortunate. Just claw grip. That's what they made claw grip for. How match do you think watt meter? That is crazy spelling. But I think weight matters. I don't know. I think, as Rocket Gem Ninja says, lighter is better. But at the same time, I feel like that kind of only applies to fingertip grip. And I think weight balancing generally matters more than the number itself. But, like, I don't know, with claw grip, like, seems like anything 50 to 70 grams, like, I don't know. Is there really an objective difference? Is one better or worse? Couldn't tell you. Wordsy and Fortnite, have you done Music Festival? I have not, because I just don't really care for Guitar Hero style games, but maybe I should try it out. Any end of the year list coming up soon? There's going to be a 2023 like seal of approval roundup, and there's going to be best Chinese mice of the year. So yeah, there actually are a few. Besides that, I'm not sure. Thoughts on my new setup? I posted pic to Twitter. I can't check it, unfortunately. Did you start with fingertip grip? Kind of. I started with like this weird relaxed fingertip on the G203. Is Aqua Control Pro worth it? $50 right now? I would say. Well, for what size? If the 500 by 500 is $50, I would say yeah. Okay. I do not see the R2. Oh, yes, I do. No, this is perfect now. It's a bit too minimal. You need more stuff going on. That's what I would say. Predator. What monitor is this? Is that Zowie? It's clean? True. This would not win Setup Sunday, though. Damn, it is Sunday. I could have done a special Setup Sunday. That's the point now? I don't know. $450 by 400 is 50. See, I wouldn't recommend that because that's like smaller than an Artisan. I don't know. If you're fine with the size, it's not bad. The wires, true. I was gonna like criticize the cable management as a joke, but then I didn't. But I kind of regret not doing it. Lame keyboard. What keyboard is that? Is it not a Wooting? Is that a fucking Ducky keyboard? What am I looking at? IEMs too are a big L. Am I bricked in the head for buying M3K? If you don't already have the Zone Koenig mice, probably. And if you already have the Zone Koenig mice, you know you are. So there's really no winning. Do you think Skypad's good for tactical games? It doesn't seem to be nearly as popular, like in Valorant. Like, I don't think a single, I don't know. Maybe some people use them in Valorant and CS. I don't think so, though. What skates do you say fit on the Beast X? I mean, pretty much anything. These are Final Mouse, like Starlight 12 skates, though, or ULX, whatever, just the Final Mouse skates, and they fit. You gotta give Artisan credit for how they packaged their mouse pads. Yeah, they were really the first to do flat shipping. What's so bad about IEMs? I've just hated every single pair I've come across. But I'm also used to, like, very good headphones. And I don't know, they're just... I feel like IEMs are collective gaslighting and overhyping. Sent you a DM on Discord? Bet. I'll get to it after the stream. When's your M3K coming? I don't know. Sometime in a few months. I didn't get, like, the first batch. Is Beast X a one-of-one clone of a ULX? One-to-one clone now. It's closer to the Vancer Gretza than it is the ULX Medium, but obviously that's very close to the ULX Medium. Artisan stopped flat shipping. That's not true. That is false information, yes, and that can get people banned. That's one thing about false information. Open back headphones are just the way to go for gaming. IEM's good for immersive listening when it comes to music. You know, if you're anti-IEMs for gaming, I'll agree. Sold the Wooting, switch to an Apex Pro feels familiar. Yeah, all of the rapid trigger keyboards, it's just like, I don't know. Regret getting Guardian. The blue looks so good. Yeah, I mean, if you had a choice, I figured anybody would have gone with the Phantom. If you order through EMS, they ship rolled. Do they even do EMS to the United States? I don't know if I just have the muscle memory or click DHL every time, but I feel like they've just never offered that. EMS isn't available? Got it. I just prefer headphones over things in my ear. I agree. I don't know why that's like... IEM people just can't accept that, though. Well, it seems they have. A few months ago, if I said that, people would have been, like, defending IEMs, but now people don't seem to care. I prefer Apex Pro. I copped an Apex Pro Full for $30. That is a crazy price. Have you played the finals? I have. But I just, like, I don't know. The game has a lot of, like, potential. But it's not something that really sticks for a lot of people, I fear. Do you prefer medium mice or small mice? I, like, kind of like medium small. Not, like, super small. I guess small would be the answer. What headphones are you using? DT 900 Pro X's they've been my go-to for a while. Finals is crazy. Devs did such a good job. I thought that said such a shit job because that's the comments I'm used to reading. They should keep doing their job though and change a lot of things. That's what I would say. Finals needs balancing and more content. Yeah, I feel like a lot of balancing, just tuning up mechanics. The game could feel a lot more fresh. What happened to your Focal headphones? I still have them in a box. I just dropped them so much that they stopped working one day. And I like started like the Focal warranty process and I came to the realization like I'm never going to fucking get through this. So then I offered to sell it to somebody for like $100. I've had like 3 people bail on buying these headphones. I don't even care. They're just like sitting in my room. It just annoys me. People are like, oh, yeah, this will be great for a project. And I'm like, okay, do you want them? And they're like, no. What is your GOAT mouse pad? Probably a Heian or a Zero. Like, just gun to my head, pick a mouse pad. One of those. Do you play around changing debounce time? I feel more accurate with higher debounce, like 22 ms. That's a unique bait message. I don't think anybody's like really played into something that hard. Does ULX Small actually have the same grip width as the HSK Pro? Sounds about right. Actually, I don't know, you can just check the dimensions, or like scans rather. These dimensions they can be tricky with width. Heavy OP can collapse a building with one jump. Yeah, when I was playing, just the health and the barriers were just annoying as fuck with Heavy. And like the RPG, not so much, but yeah, that's like that whole class is just a horror show. Do you consider yourself a high or low sense aimer? I'm not high sense, so I'd say like medium to low, but also like, I don't know, I'm not like close to 100 cm. It also depends on what game you play. On Fortnite, I literally play 3200 DPI and the lowest sensitivity possible, like 1% or 1.1% on the bar. Wrist or arm aimer? A lot of arm. But it just depends on what you're doing. You're obviously going to implement more wrist for like smaller motions. Have you ever pet a cat? A few times. But cats just feel weird compared to dogs. Like, I don't know. They have like those like spiny, like thin backs. I don't know. Do you play builds or zero builds? I've played like builds forever. Builds is what I do, but I do like occasionally do zero build, mainly with my friends who like got back into Fortnite. But yeah, I don't know like anybody who prefers zero builds, who's like competent at building, because it's like neutered Fortnite, but with the new mechanics, it's different. 19x9 Palm Yolex Tiger. That's interesting. I don't know. Tiger would probably work a bit better for palm grip than the medium with that hand size, I'd say. Is Rapid Trigger really worth the purchase? I've already got a relatively new keyboard. If you don't have a keyboard with Hall effect switches, I've pretty much said that it's been garbage for many years now. So, yeah, I would say like Rapid Trigger adjustable actuation. If you want a good gaming keyboard, that's the way to go. If you're just okay with like whatever you have, then that's the case. Zero build isn't bad, but it's not as rewarding as builds. Yeah, that's one way to look at it. I feel like it's just, I don't know, it's just a weird game mode. It's clearly not how God intended Fortnite to be made. What if I don't want Hall effect switches? Then you don't want a good keyboard. So, it's not in the right discussion. Like, what? I still have your setup pulled up. What is this? How does the ULX Tiger compare to the Air 58? It's ever so slightly smaller. You can pull up the shapes on Elo Shapes. I think it's mainly thinner than anything. You're using a glorious keyboard? Oh my god. Oh my god. Get it off my screen. With kill. See, like that ruined my opinion on you. You need to change that keyboard quick. Wow. Kale fucking Speed Silvers. What year is this? Is this 2020, 2019? Wow. I don't even know what to say. Buy me a Wooting? Something like that. Let me go retract my like to that post. Jesus Christ. Like, that's like a Techni keyboard from like 3 years ago. I can't believe that. What's your opinion on the unreleased Zowie YouTube? I don't know. If I had that mouse, I'm sure I'd have an opinion on it. I need a Wooting, bro. Damn, now I need to buy multiple people Wootings. Trade you Wooting for Viper Mini Sig. Yeah, I got it about 2 years ago. That's insane. Like, I don't know. I've been shilling the Apex Pro since the day I got it. I touched it and I'm like, this is how a keyboard switch should feel. And from there, it's like pretty much everything was a downgrade until we got to Wooting. And then they even upgraded the Apex Pro and made it good again. What switches do you recommend to replace my Superlights stock switches? I've tried a lot of Superlights with different switches, and I've never preferred the feeling of them. I've tried TTC Golds, I've tried Huano Blue Shell Pink Dots, and it's just like, I just prefer the stock Superlight switches. So I'm the wrong person to ask. You can try those, see if you like them more. I don't even know. There needs to be like a new hip mechanical switch that comes out. I saw them, TTC Golds have finally made opticals. If I still get my I don't know what that says. I still get my highlights on this keyboard, and I like how switches feel. You would get more highlights on a better keyboard, and you would like the switches feel more. You're just going at the keyboard thing wrong. Like, you realize this, I don't know how you're not able to look at this in your head, and it's the same as somebody, like, using a Model O, like, whatever their shitty wireless version is, like, not even the new one, like the 3371, and being like, I can still aim with it. Like, that's you with a keyboard. I just don't understand. Like, with the Final Mouse Shill, like the Prestige, like how you could be like that. But then again, the IEMs, like, I should have seen it coming from a mile away. Would you ever design a mouse? I mean, that's got to be the ultimate goal as a mouse reviewer, right? What would you rate the ULX switches? Probably like I don't know, like an 8.5 out of 10. Like just a little bit less wobble and post travel, and maybe like 2% heavier, and they would be perfect switches. I'm using my Cloud 2s. Oh my god, you are a noob. That is Archie Pear is a noob. That is one thing we have learned on this Christmas Eve stream. Yo, Wordsy, can I buy some mice off you? It's Christmas. I can pick it up near you. See, the thing is, whenever people ask me to buy mice, it's like a mouse I only have one of, and it's just no. But if like, sure, you can like shoot me a DM, like maybe. I'm not gonna guarantee it, but yeah, it's so over for me now. It's not over. You can still switch up the setup, but the truth has come out. I mean, you have my address, and it's Christmas. There's just so much to fix. I don't even know where to start. But we'll find out one day. Cloud 2s are better than DT990s, though. No. W-Res, true. It gets better. It is Christmas. Liking all of these comments. I have a Ducky 1-2 Mini with silver switches. Please help. There's so many cheap rapid trigger keyboards. There's like too many to keep track of. But surely somebody has one like under $100. Did you try to get those Nylon 66 Artisan Proto Skates? I've had them for a long time. If you're talking about these ones, fuck, are they gonna show? I've had them on the X2 Mini for a while. Like he gave them to me in Japan, but I don't have their Donuts ones. Not gonna lie, Skypad goated for Valor. Yeah, I've been using these. It's interesting how bad they play on glass pads. Like that's not what they're made for, obviously. But I thought they would work, but they do not. Drunk Deer, yeah, sure. If you're on like a Ducky keyboard, get a Drunk Deer. What are your thoughts? I don't know. They're just like really interesting and fast. When you initially move them, they like get faster and then they get a bit more controlled. So I've realized. Check out Fresh Reviews. He has good knowledge in gaming and audio. I have, and it's just like I respect Fresh Reviews. I even wished each other Merry Christmas, but I'm just never going to use an IEM. It doesn't matter who tells me an IEM is the best thing ever. Like, it's just I'm gonna always prefer headphones, and it's like I've tried many IEMs. The amount of times I said many is the amount of IEMs I've tried. Are you gonna review the Polar? It's like it's being shipped to me. So, leaning towards yes, but yeah, I'll say yes. I can definitely make a video on the Polar. Is Drunk Deer the same technology as Wooting? Like in terms of like all of the boxes that Wooting checks, yes, but it's not like the exact same like board, obviously. Have you tried other Hall Effects boards besides SteelSeries and Wooting? Yeah. I haven't tried the Drunk Deer though. Like, I just haven't opened it out of the box. AirPods Pro 2 is what I use. That's what I use when I'm like walking out and about. If we take anything out of this, it's that the Flexi Spot desk is a must buy. True, there has been no criticism of the desk. It's just like they would expect me to make a video on it. I mean, maybe I could. Maybe I could like make a setup tour and be like, hey, this setup is only possible thanks to my Flexi Spot desk. But yeah, I know, the thing does look large. Become a chair reviewer? Nah. I'll just continue shilling the chair that I've been sitting in for over 3 years at this point with 0 issues. Final Mass still not sold out? Yeah, there's like 1,000 units left, or under 1,000. I thought there were more, which would have been actually crazy. 72 by 30? I think mine's like 68 by 28 or something, so that'd totally fit. Is that what it is? Is it 68 by 30? 120 hertz versus 240 hertz opinion? 240 hertz is twice as good. 120 hertz is poverty at this point. Like, maybe I don't know if poverty's the right word, but it's like anything below 240 hertz as a monitor, just get it away from me. Have you seen WL Mouse Mini announcement? Yes. I don't know how people keep their setup so clean and simple. Well, like, see, the trick is he like just made the setup, or so, like he just installed the new desk, so obviously it's gonna look clean. I'm gonna do a setup tour. It might even be a Christmas special, just showing the state of mouse review induced squalor that I am living in. Figured out yesterday I like playing with the table slightly higher. True. Desk height is one of the most important factors for aim. Should I use motion sync on the ULX? I would recommend it. Which mouse do you recommend for a 20x18 hand size claw grip? I doubt that's your hand size. 20x18. That would be like the widest hand ever. So I don't know if you're trying to say like 20 by 10, 20 times 8. I don't know. It's like anything like, what are you going to do for Christmas? Not too much. Not too much. Just typical family Christmas. Was the guide for desk height? I kind of just said that as a troll. I don't know. I feel like my desk height's pretty good. Where does it go up to? Like, I don't know. You recommend waiting for Beast Mini or buy the regular one? I prefer both sizes. Then I don't know. I feel like you would know your personal like preferences on the shape better. Just go for if you want like the more refined mouse, maybe wait for the Beast X Mini. It seems like you'll be satisfied with both. Pulsar Glass Mouse Skates X SkyPad XL bad combo? Yes, that's impossible. Like, not impossible, but it's just going to sound like scraping. It's not good whatsoever. Everybody advises against glass on glass. Bro's a bear with that 18 by 28. He's like got a fucking paw, not even a hand. ULX or GPX2 for full palm grip? I mean, ULX for a palm grip, that's just not where I'm recommending it generally. So I'd say GPX2 Deathfire V3. It's like what I would recommend, but obviously lots of other shapes. Can you rate setups with no rewards? Nah, I've almost been streaming for 2 hours, so I'm just more likely going to end stream soon rather and just start another Setup Sunday offshoot type of thing. Thanks for reply. Hope you have a wonderful Christmas. To you too, man. To you too. Merry Christmas. Have you tried the AGS AJ139? Yes, I have it. Well, no. I haven't tried it, but I do have it. That's... Fuck, see, I need to try that before my Chinese mouse roundup. Damn it. What'd you say about it, though? Blew my mind in terms of quality. All of my other AGS mice have been horrible, so I will hold my breath, but I do need to open it up. Maybe you can palm the ULX Tiger, though? No? Yeah, definitely, like... You could, but it's still like, I don't know. When a guy says like full palm, I assume he's used to palm grip mice and not like super light mice. I'm a big shit audio fan. Are you getting anything new for Christmas? I mean, I don't know what I'm getting for Christmas. Likely, maybe a picture frame. I think that's the one thing I was like, I need a picture frame. But shit audio. Their stuff broke on me a while back. The Magni Modi stack. Are the stock skates good? Okay, you retracted that message while I was reading it because it was unreadable. That's how life goes sometimes. My dad raged and broke my Atlantis OG V1. Now it's creaking a lot. You can win the coal giveaway. That comment right there. Are you in the US 3 block with your raging dad? Or are you out of the country? Or that may be the norm. Desk just collapsed on me. Any desk recommendations? We've been having the Flexi Spot desk shield. Not in the US, not NA. Damn it. See, I feel bad. Do you want, like... I'm in Canada? Oof. See, that sucks. That's the worst place to be. Wait, no, I am NA. I've used the Fola 2 for a lot. What are you talking about? I don't even know what that is. Oh, the shit? Shit has good customer service on repairs? Yeah, and I was the original person who bought them. So I don't know. I just like a lot of the time I just give up on the warranty process because I just don't really care, and I just have like garbage stuff sitting around. Is that just me? Do I need ADHD medication? Is that what that means? My dad raged and broke my Atlantis could be a Fall Out Boy song. Are the stock ULX skates good? Yes. I've been using them. Like, I haven't swapped the skates. I just don't really feel a need to. My dad took the money my grandma gave me and gambled it, then lost a lot of it. Damn, that's why he raged? Okay, well, now that makes sense. He lost his gambling winnings and broke your mouse. It happens. But you know what? I will step in and be Santa Claus and take care of that for you. I'll send you... DM me on Discord, 3block. I will take care of you. That's all you need to know at the end of the day. Like, in terms of getting you a mouse. Not gonna, like... Nothing crazy. How old are you? I'm 21. Thoughts on the 46-gram Vancer mouse that they showed yesterday? I saw it on Twitter, and I didn't really read the caption or, like, click on it. I feel like that shows my, like, eagerness to care about the mouse, but it could be very interesting. W. Santa. 21, can you do something for me? Love these messages. Final Mouse stock skates have always been good. Yeah, they've been the same for a long time. Like, I swear these are more or less the same exact skates that were on my Ultralight 2 many years ago. All piles of broken electronics and no motivation. It's just like, I don't know, I have so much stuff that I'm just not focused on, like, the old stuff that's broken and collecting dust. But maybe if I had enough Adderall, I would be. My hand is probably not 20 by 18. Yeah, you measure, like, from here to here pretty much, like this part of your thumb to there, and then up to down. So the 20 seemed right, but the 18 seemed a bit off. LMAO, I just realized they followed me and I was egoing. Who? Zowie? You need a mouse pad for glass skates. Like, glass skates on a desk would be crazy. Did you swap your ULX skates? No, I didn't. No, this guy's banned from my Discord. That's unfortunate. Laugh out loud stream today. You're killing me. I'm happy to entertain on this Christmas Eve. 23 and I got tiny hands, 16 by 11. So you got like pretty wide hands, but just very short hands. That is something. Will you give away other stuff like clothes or silverware? There's food for the needy that I'm giving away, but silverware. That might be my limit. Clothes, sure. Give away mouse pads. You can, like, turn that into a clothing item. Somebody needs to do that. Why haven't they already? Doing Christmas early. Shout out to the concept of having Christmas on a day that was not the day Christ was born. Vancer followed me and I didn't. How does Vancer moment. Sock giveaway when? I don't know. If I was an e-girl, there would have probably been many by now. Santa hat giveaway when? That's a good question. But I'm going to take this off and I'm just going to like, I'm going to hear the world in a different way. My hair is, I can't even imagine how my hair is going to look. But it's going to be what it is. Broken electronics giveaway. I really do want to give away my broken Focal clears. But when I ship them out, I'll feel like I'm losing a part of me. Artisan X Boardsy clothing line when? That's something I'd be interested in. Had the same Model O- since 2020? That is a statement. Model O-, what happened to that shape? 3200 DPI is criminal? I don't know, I'm just like I'm an advocate. Because 1600, that's like kind of just normal to me. And when I switched to 3200, when all of these like 4K mice started coming out, I've just never felt a reason to switch off. No, but I can add him? Okay, if you can like just shoot me a DM or, I don't know, let me know your Discord or something. Send your Discord tag, true. Are the Boardsy seal of approval stickers real? They are indeed. I don't know. I have a lot of them in my room. Whenever I like send people stuff, I try to include a few. Just in case, you know. Have you tried donut skits from X-Ray Pad? They feel faster in dots? I haven't. And they usually send me stuff. Yeah, I added you? Okay, ideally, I will get to it after the stream. Why haven't you uninstalled Microsoft Edge? I don't know. I need to like strip my Windows so I can get lower input delay in Fortnite. Fun times, 2020 when Glorious was seen as the Zowie killers, and then they became the new Zowie. Yeah, I mean, the whole like saga of Zowie refusing to release a wireless mouse, that was just a time that we lived through. The XMTW still not releasing is history. Bro, I'm the guy you gave your old Atlantis V1 to, remember, because my setup was ass? Wait, are you the one with the mom as well? Am I being gaslit? I don't know. You won already. How much should I gift to rig a giveaway? I don't know, but I appreciate the $2. Rigging a giveaway? Corrupting my morality? Like $5,000? I don't know. Is this another setup review? No. This guy, like, we've just had this setup up for a long time. Remembered people hated wireless mice and then people hated lightweight mice? Yeah, people will hate, people will love. Men and women lie. What's the phrase? Something like that. I don't know. What's next to hate? I don't know. I've kind of been hating IEMs, but those aren't mice. It's an aspect of a mouse to hate. Just the companies. Honk back? Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Did you see the new Zowie YouTube? Maybe, maybe not. Outside peeping? Imagine. It's my birthday. Can I win? No, see, I don't know, being bored with a birthday close to Christmas is not a good thing. But unfortunately, I don't think there are going to be any more giveaways on this specific stream. But there will be, of course, the 12 Days of Christmas giveaways on Twitter. So I should get a better keyboard is what I've learned from you looking at my setup. Absolutely. It's really the big thing. You know, it starts from there. You just got to get there. Next to hate is Logitech when they get left into the dust in 2024. Logitech is like, if they didn't have the GPX line, they would be like the worst mouse company ever. But I don't know, they just keep doing just enough to make me like the GPX. I have no birthday. Can I win? Oof. See, it's the other side of the coin. Future of a mouse, a holographic mouse? You can control with your index and second finger. I don't know. Wonder when we'll see mouse tech just completely transform, leaving many like me out of a job. I don't know though. How long have I been live? 2 hours and 6 minutes? I think that may be all for this holiday special stream. I appreciate everybody who came by, spent time on this holiday weekend. And yeah, Merry Christmas to all. To all, good night. Appreciate everybody who donated, of course. Everybody who subscribed, just watched, spent their time here. Goodbye, and Merry Christmas.